Alright guys, so this is a video of me back in January of this year, 24th, and just doing a little comparison to the way I look now. This way I have, I notice what I need to work on more and what's been working so far. That way I know what to change. Right now is April 1st. I took a recent picture, a recent video right here, and you could already tell I'm a lot leaner. I'm a lot leaner. As far as size goes, I noticed my shoulders got bigger, my chest is a little bit bigger, but my arms look about the same size in my opinion. I don't know what you guys see. So I have to work a little bit harder on my arms in my opinion, and my posing is definitely better. Before I don't know what the hell I was doing. I was flexing. Now as you can see, I'm showing my muscles a lot better. I've been practicing my posing, so that's coming out a lot better. This is the way my back used to look back a couple months ago. It's only been, like 3 months since January 24th. Yeah, about 3 months. I cleaned up my diet a little bit. So I'm watching my macros a little bit more, and I've been consistently writing everything down as far as how many reps I do and the workouts. I've been progressing as far as that goes. And the reason why I'm putting this up right now is because for today is because I'm gonna change my routine. Not as far as my routine, but usually I'm resting a long time between sets. I'm resting maybe 2 minutes to 4 or 5 minutes. And what I want to do now is I've been doing a lot of research, like I always tell you guys. I'm always reading stuff. I want to actually try resting between 30 seconds to 90 seconds. I said I was going to try that last year. I said I was going to try it, but I never got the chance to try it. I always ended up resting a lot. Just the fact that it was it was like 4 of us training or 3 of us at a time. But now it's just going to be me and my little brother. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to rest 30 seconds to 90 seconds. This is called bodybuilding. This is how bodybuilders train. And 8 to 12 reps. I have been doing, at least 6 to 8 reps recently, and I've seen some good results. So what I'm gonna do now is 8 to 12 reps with a little rest time. So I'm gonna have to drop the weight. I'm gonna have to drop the weight a lot lower and focus more on incorporating muscle, not worrying about the weight, how heavy it is. Lifting heavy weight like strength training, it does build actual muscle fibers, but you won't notice a lot of size gains. But with bodybuilding, you're putting when you rest a little bit and you're doing 8 to 12 reps, you're actually putting more fluids into your muscles, and more glycogen is going to be stored. Just the fact from the the heavy from the stress from the workout. So you're going to look like you gained a lot more weight than you actually did. Your body, your muscle's gonna look more developed. It's gonna look like you gained like 5 pounds of muscle in a short amount of time. But that's how my legs looked in February, sometime mid-February, and I'm gonna show you real quick how I look today. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm gonna use less rest. I just gotta give this a try because I'm always doing research, and I always don't like to just not give it a try. I want to give it a try before I don't try, before I even judge. I'm not making no sense. But that's how my legs look today. You notice I'm posing a lot better. I'm sticking them out more, and they look like I gained some mass on them. But yeah, I want to give it a try just to try it out and see if it works. Because I'm not gonna knock it until I try. I'm not gonna say, oh, that doesn't work. I don't want to do that. I want to actually try it. Take some pictures and compare and see what happens. Because I started training my body part twice a week, and I'm seeing real good results. You have to try it before you before you say it doesn't work. You have to try it for yourself. See if it works for you. And that's what I'm gonna do. And this is just my legs from a different view. And still have to add more mass, but comparing my waist ratio to my legs, my leg size are pretty decent, for my size, for my body size. But anyways, guys, that's just the end. We'll be posting more videos. Talk to you guys next time.